Hello everybody, it's Angela at the Sandgirl Studio. I thought I would show you the 5 swap challenge with my challenge partner, swap partner, Sue from suzieqmakes. What you're seeing there on the camera is what Sue sent me. So a doily, a little stamp that she'd done. I think this is probably a torn off edge from a book or paper. This was like a trimming, and then we've got some washi tape here, which was all wrapped up onto a little tiny piece of card, and obviously her little message to me. I took a photograph because on a lot of occasions when my items arrive, I just are so excited to get started, and I never think about what actually was sent to me, because I'm so eager to get them onto a page. So I thought, right, I'll have a photograph this time, and the idea is that photograph will go on, I'll make it into a tag, and then I can slip it into the journal and I can see what was and what it looks like now. So I thought I'd take the opportunity to go back in time a little bit and show you some of the items that Sue has sent me, and I know that she's done quite a few videos where she's done unwrapping of the things that I've sent her. So really just to go through what she has sent me and what I've done with them. Obviously I haven't got photographs for everything, but I'll show you from this point onwards, and whenever we do a swap challenge now, I'll always have a photograph of the items that Sue sent me, or my swap partner sent me. So this is Sue's journal. So if I just move you down a little bit, so this is Sue's journal. So everything that Sue sends me is going into here. This was a napkin that Sue sent. These edgings came from vintage lace and vintage items that I got from the charity shop. I think this was on a night dress. So it is dyed with tea, these ones. And the day that I made this, I actually bought myself a second-hand sewing machine. I have a really expensive sewing machine, so I didn't really want to run it through cardboard, so I went and got myself a fairly cheap sewing machine, and it's been absolutely brilliant. I can't tell you how nice it is to sew with, and you can put anything underneath it and it will just chomp its way through. So at the moment I'm just putting my signatures in with a little piece of elastic. I will do something to secure them a bit better, but at the moment I'm just slipping them in with that, because I find it easier to take the paper in and out. So this is the back, and again it's finished like this. So when we open it up, we have a pocket on the left hand side, and Sue sent the tag, and I added this little tag here which just flips up. So that is just a normal tag. I punched a heart shape in it and put fabric behind it, and it just pulls into the theme that that Sue sent. I think I put the bird on. I think this is what Sue sent here, this side, and I put it on to here, and that's obviously my little, when was that, July, admittedly, and I made a little pocket for it, and again my sewing machine showed that on for me. So that's kind of like my "this belongs to me" journal. I've got a blank page here because I'm not sure what I'm doing for this first page, so we'll skip past that quickly. So this is the first challenge that I'm laughing because I am not a pink person. Sue and I have this little joke, and I keep sending her pink things because I don't do pink. Sue does do pink, but it's a really kind of like soft baby pink. So when these glittery pink flowers arrived, my heart sank. I thought, what am I going to do with them? So Sue had sent me this paper clip. So the first thing I did was I'd sent some of this to Sue, so I just tied a little bit of fabric onto it. So what she'd included was this template behind, and some washi tape which reads, I don't know if you can read that, let's tip that forward. It says, one needs, and it had 3 things, but I changed it to 5. 5 things to be truly happy, living in the world, something to do, someone to love, and something to hope for. So I've added a little bit to that, and you'll see that in a second. I at the time was doing some French knots, so I put a few French knots on there, and this is the stamp that came with the package that Sue sent it in, so all that stuck on there. So another little doily underneath, that just clips on there just to hold it in place, and then when it flips up we have a little message underneath, which is what I've added, which basically says something to create and finally something to stick it all together with. So I thought that was quite apt to put that in, to change it to 5 things, because we were swapping 5 items. So as you see here, Sue sent me a little note, so that's in there, and then I've got another little flip up here which Sue sent me, which is a lovely type of receipt. This here that this postcard's sitting in was and the backing here was like an envelope, and I thought it was so nice it just had to go on the page. So I had to deconstruct it, and I think Sue's forgiven me for doing that. I put the postcard in here, and it's just a postcard, and it again, there was some washi tape on the package that Sue sent, so I peeled that off and stuck that on there, and that all sticks in there. And then the flowers, sticking with the pink theme, my Tim Holtz secondhand oxides came, distress inks came, so I was messing about with those, but really for me it's not me, but I do like it. I do like how it all came together, and so I was quite inspired. I didn't put anything in there's nothing in that pocket there, but this is the envelope that everything came packaged in. So when we did our next swap challenge, actually no we didn't, this was what Sue sent in the extras. So she sent this in the extras, so I went a bit mad here, and I love this. I cut this out from a bird book. It just, all the colours just seemed to go, and then I found this cigarette card. So, and I had this, which is just a scrap piece of material, and again sewing machine came into things. I'd seen people sew and do sewing on journals, and it hadn't really entered into my journals until obviously the sewing machine came along, and I thought, right, let's have a go. I bought the sewing machine, and I say just backed it with a bit of that's tea dyed paper. Made a little tab and put that, and that slips in there. And I've got, obviously this is from a very old book, so I put that in there as well, and some buttons that were in my grand's tin, and that does actually come out there. I don't think the egg shape really worked, but we were just messing about and trying things. Bit of waste paper there. And then I'm not sure if Sue sent me the paper or whether I did that themselves. It was too long ago, I have to admit. So the next page, Sue sent me this little book. So I stuck this on it with a little linen button. You'll find that there's lots of linen buttons throughout my journal. And then there was this, which I'm not sure how she did it, but I love it. All the little tags pull out, and this is more me. So I really love this page. I just love the way that it is, and I just put a little tiny paper clip on there just to keep that, because every time you open it falls out. I added this little tag with a little piece of lace on it. These came from I think they were from the Range little packet. Little bit of fabric with a little bit of tape on it, and a little bit of writing space on the back. And then this was a flower that fell apart, so I just stuck it in here and stuck a button on it, so rather than throw it away, I used it in here. But I really like the way that this has worked out. I don't think I'm sticking that down. I think I'm just going to leave it like as a little flap, and then I made a little hidden paper clip. I'd say not successfully, but little hidden paper clip which holds everything together here. I can get it on, that is, which holds everything together there. And then there is a little tuck spot behind. Doesn't want to go back on there now. with a little tuck spot behind if I wanted to put anything in there. Then we turn the page over. This is what Sue sent me. Take it out. So this is what Sue sent me. So it's got some map on the back, a little trinket, some lace, some fabric, and then a variety of stamped papers. It's the first time I've seen anything like this or had anything like this. I think this is must be Sue. Don't know whether that's it's quite shiny, it's got some gold in it. I think it might be a jelly print, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going on there, but it did make me chuckle. So I wasn't sure what to do with it when I first received it. I thought, you know, should I just stick it in a tuck spot? And then I thought, well, I had this tissue left over and some atlas pages, so I stuck it all together. In came the sewing machine again, and it made a little pocket for me. And I'd seen to do these half circle, thought, right, I'll have a go at that. And then I've had this stamp for absolutely ages. It's like a steampunk stamp. And it's just one of those pages that just kind of came all together. It just, you know, when you have one of those moments and it just all sort of came together. This was from an upholstery trimming, so it came in like a little strip sample, so I just took a little bit off, stuck it on there, and then found a button to stick on there, and then I'm just sticking that in there like that. But it all just sort of seemed to come together, that page. I really enjoyed doing that page. And then we got a little bit more inventive on this page. Let's just tuck that in there, so I don't want you to see that just yet. So I've got a little bit more inventive on this page. This is actually where I've cut out all my dies, and it's what's left, which genuinely you would throw away. But I thought, well, it looks like little windows to me. So I found these lovely little images, and Sue had sent me some paper with these geometry on it. So I thought, right, they can go in there. That's a little sticker which is on paper. I think it's French paper. And I was practicing with that 16th hole on some masking tape, and I thought, well, why not, let's stick that in there as well. So that goes in there. A little ribbon, and again a little button there. This was something I tore off of the fabric when I was testing out the machine. I was trying to get retentions right. I thought, no, that's going in there, that's not going in there, that's going on there. And I did it like a little flip page. So we have a bit of ledger page, which I like ledger pages. If you know me, you'll know that I like ledger pages. Again, some masking tape with some just punched holes in. A little bit of scrap paper. A little place for a tuck spot. I might even stick that down. And then if I want to flip it up and journal or anything, I can do under there. Again, it's stuck down with a bit of masking tape with the holes in it. And then this side, the flip out side, we've just got, this is the inside of an envelope. Some butterflies, a bit of scrap, a bit of tape with a hole punched in it again. And then it flips open. This was the first stamp that I did with those little stamps, which if you've been watching my packing and presentation of my swap items, you'll know that I have put some of those into my swap partners. So that was the first time I tried it, and I really like that idea. And just a really collage scrappy page with a hole in it now, which we'll fix. We can fix it. Okay, so that was everything up until the point, and then Sue sent me, as I say, the images that I showed you before. She sent me these. So we have, as I go, recap doily, a little stamp, the edge of a paper, the edging, and the washi tape, which was wound onto a piece of cardboard. So what I've done with that is I was really stuck, but this is what we've made from it. Okay, so there's a sheet of A4 paper folded in half and then folded in on itself. So if you want me to show you, I can show you that. Just give me a second. Just tip everything over. So it's a piece of A4 paper, folded in half, and then folded in on itself. One side and the second side. Not easy to do on your journal. Okay, like that. So that creates your basis of what you're seeing here. Okay, then what I did was I measured down. I unravelled all the washi tape that was on that strip of cardboard. I unravelled it. Unfortunately for me, it was an even number. So I was able to divide the page up into these strips. And I cut each piece of the sentiment that was on the washi tape, and I've stuck it, as you can see, on each individual flap here. Down the centre is the ribbon that you saw here. It's the ribbon there. And then obviously you can see the image here. The only piece I didn't use was this little tiny bit here, but I have still got it, and I do plan to use it. I've just got to go back and think how I'm going to finish this off. If I do consider it finished, but I think, you know, with all things, I think you want to come back and add a few more embellishments to it, don't you? So how these work is basically they just flip open. Okay, that center section is a belly band, which, if I refer back to this, just goes all the way over the front there and is glued on the back. I can't show you because I've covered the back, so I've literally put it over and covered the back. Inside, once all the flaps are open, inside is Sue's message to me. So she says, "Hello Angela, inside the package are your 5 items, and enjoy, Sue." So what I plan to do is, obviously, I'll take the photograph and I'll make sure that that fits onto there so that I can remember what those 5 items are that Sue sent me. Inside is that strip. I'll just go back to the photo. So we've used the washi tape, we've used this, we've used the doily, we've used that, and that's inside on that paper that I obviously told Sue about, and Sue's gone mad about, and now Aldi haven't got any. So I think we've exhausted their supply between the two of us. So I'm planning just to slip that in there, and then the other tag will go in there, and then I can fold these back in. But when I spoke to Sue about it, she said that she hadn't realised that she'd sent me an equal amount. She'd just pulled a strip off, so I've got to say thank you for that. Okay, so I did back it onto, again, a piece of that Aldi card, or that packing material, and that's going to form another signature for me. The only thing that Sue also sent me was this like baker's twine. So I'm going to stitch this around the edges. I think I will have enough just to stitch that around the edges. And I'm going to do something in there, some of the things that Sue sent me as extra items. One of the things she did send me was this lovely cardboard envelope, and inside that envelope was a brilliant, and I can only say brilliant, jelly print. I don't know how you do it. I need a video, but mine never ever come out like this. I think this is so clever. It's there's so many layers in there. I wouldn't want to hesitate how many layers there's actually in there, but it's so lovely. It's on, you can definitely see it's on a bit of card, and then there's this green tag that Sue's put together, and funny enough, when I put that in there and I close it, obviously I've got my little green tag on my page that I did. So we're kind of coordinating here without really knowing it. Tied everything up in a knot here. So I'm going to use that. I'm not sure where I'm putting it yet, but what Sue did send to me was swap 5 packs. So she put together this little wallet for me, so my items are in there. I have trimmed it down so it does fit in there, and I might find a space for that to slip into. I think if I do something, it's going to have to be on a page on its own, because I love that tag so much. I just don't know, like I say, how she did that. It's just brilliant. So some of the other items that she sent me, things that obviously she's made, some little tags. Again, that trim pink again, Sue, thank you. I'll find a place for that. Obviously some more of these lovely little stamps. I don't know how the perforations get in there, but so it must be some sort of clever stamp to do that. So she sent me those, and then this also, I quite like both sides, so I don't know what I'm going to do with that one yet, but I say it looks quite nice on there. Similar colours. And then I love this little robin. I love robins. I don't know how I'm going to work that into a page in the journal yet, but I do like it, and I've been thinking about it. And what Sue also sent me was these. So I think this is like for an advent calendar. So I'm thinking that the robin and these are going to go together somehow. I might have to do a video on how I'll put them together, but I'm still thinking about that. As my mind is kind of in this flip kind of zone, I think I might do something like that with do something flippy again, because I do like that. I do like the way that works. So I think I might challenge myself to do something on that theme with the robin and those numbers. She sent me some book pages, some edging. What else have we got? Yep, some book pages, a funny little cactus paper clip. So again, I'm not sure how or where or how that's going to get into there, but it will get in there somehow. I think that is off an atlas. Yeah, that looks like an atlas page, so, or a street map or something like that, or a map, road map. And then, as you know, obviously I put my labels when I'm sending anything to my swap partner. If you've watched my other videos, you'll know that obviously I leave a space for the name and address. What Sue sent me was this gorgeous jelly print envelope, and she'd stuck this down, which is the postage label, I think I've got to call it, which is my address on and her address on, so that's why I'm not showing it to you. And she'd put it down with sellotape, so all I had to do was just get my craft knife underneath and slit the sellotape off, and then I've got a page for my journal. And if I do what I've done with the other one, and that's basically open it from the side here and then reinforce it with some cardboard. There's nothing on the back, but you know, I shall do something there. I feel like there's something inside. There is something inside. Aha. So a little bit of edging trim, which is really nice. That's nice. So yeah, so I've got lots of good stuff there from Sue. That I'm a bit behind with making items in this journal, but I'm going to catch up now, because I want to do the sewing one that Sue's currently doing, as I said. So I'm going to leave it there for today, and I will give you an update and show you what I've done with all these pieces when I have done another page, or perhaps this the signature with the that you're seeing there. So thank you very much for watching. Please put some comments or click the like button if you'd like to subscribe. I am doing more and more videos. I think I'm learning to do these as we go along. So thanks very much for watching, and take care, and bye everybody.